Hi everyone, hope you're all well. My name's Nav and today I'm going to be doing my third tutorial. I've done two already, so the first one being on the forward defense and the forward off drive, and my second one being on the on drive. Today my third tutorial is actually going to be on the back foot, so slightly different from the first two that I made. If you haven't already seen the first two tutorials, make sure you go and do so, because they may come in handy when I make some other tutorials on some of the front foot shots that I do. So the back foot shot that I'm going to be teaching you guys today is the back foot defense and the back foot drive. So similar to the first tutorial that I made on the defense and forward drive, but this time being on the back foot. So you play the back foot defense and the back foot drive when the ball is short, and there's two reasons for going on the back foot. The first reason being, when the ball is short, it has more time to rise. So by the time it gets to you, it's about chest height. So if you were to go on the front foot, then you'd be in a really awkward position to play the ball. The second reason being, if you go on the back foot, you get half a second longer. So if you have longer time to play the ball, then you have a better chance of executing the defense or the drive. So the technique, right, if I'm batting on middle stump, you want to take your back leg, move it back and across, and you want to place your back leg in line with the ball. So if it's pitching on off stump, I'm going to take my back leg back and across. So as you can see now, my back leg's on off stump, so that I'm in line with the ball. And then I want to make sure my front leg follows, so here. And then I want to place my bat like I did before in the defense, front foot defense. So place my bat, have a high elbow, right? Keep my bat at an angle, and make sure my head's on top of the ball. So really play the ball under your eyes. A common mistake that most youngsters do when playing the back foot defense is that they don't go back foot at all. They just move their front foot back. This is not going back foot. Doing this isn't going on the back foot. You want to make sure you actually take your back leg and go back. And the second mistake that most people do is they don't cover the line. Okay, you want to make sure that you place your back leg in line with the short ball, because if you just went back, so say if I'm batting on middle stump and it's on off stump, and I just go back, and then I'll have to play it like this. So I'm playing away from my body. You can see that there's a gap. You can see that there's a gap between body and bat, and then the chances of edging the ball are higher. So you want to make sure you play close to your body, and that's why you take your back foot across. So the back foot drive is very similar to the back foot defense. It has the same movement, so you still want to go back and across in line with the ball, but this time your front leg doesn't follow. And rather than defending it, you want to free your arms and extend all the way. You don't want to just punch, okay? To get more power into the shot, you want to really take your bat all the way up here rather than just leaving it halfway through. So for the first drill, my sister's going to help me. She's going to be standing 10 yards away from me with a couple of tennis balls, and I'm going to ask her to undrum me the tennis balls around chest height and on off stump. Remember, the feet need to be quite flat for the purpose of the drill. The feet can still be slow, but the trajectory of the ball needs to be flat and not loopy. So this is what you don't want to be doing. So as I told you before, you want to make sure you play the balls under your eye, and if your head is back, then you won't be able to do so. So you still want to make sure that your head is going forward. So you want to make sure that your back leg goes across in line with the ball. My sister's going to be helping me for this drill on the back foot drive as well. She's going to undrum me a few balls, but this time she's going to make it loopy, and she's going to pitch the ball. It needs to be loopy so that when it bounces, it rises at a nice height for you to back foot drive. Thank you for watching, everyone. The next tutorial that I'm going to be making is on how to play the cut shot, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel so that you're notified whenever a new video is released. Please ensure whenever you touch any equipment, whether it be tennis balls or cricket bats, that you're not touching anyone else, and most importantly, not touching your face. Whenever you do finish doing the drills, make sure that you go inside and wash your hands thoroughly for at least 20 seconds.